this was tough for me.
Yeah,
You know,
us too. Us
I
too.
I wrote this down. I wrote this down a while back, and it's kind of expired, and an expired egg, if you will. But this individual was inspirational to me and deserves some credit. And it's Conrad Thompson. Now, who's that? He is he's a mortgage salesman, but he also started a wrestling podcast empire in a sub community that we were all a part of called Ad Free Shows. And we all subscribed, and it led to how we met and things like that. But Conrad's like a hardworking dude and a self-made millionaire. And I listened to him talk so much, mostly about wrestling, but also about his life and business and stuff. And I learned a lot from him about, you know, hardworking sort of stuff, work ethic. He would always give advice to people who would write in questions. One of the things I did that's been very important to my life is I refinanced my mortgage in February of 2020, right before the pandemic started. And that turned out to be a huge successful move because, you know, I got a lower interest rate and a shorter term, and I'm cruising with it now. You know, anybody who bought a home later on, once things went to shit with pandemic and people moving around and all the things that came with COVID, interest rates were high. You know, people were foregoing all the steps that you're supposed to do to make sure you're making a good deal with the house, like inspection and stuff. And I just avoided all that garbage, and I've got myself locked into a nice financial situation with the house, and that's because of Conrad. So that was an inspiration and something he inspired me to do. So there you have it.
It wasn't
Uh,
that brief.
it wasn't that brief. I want to say one more thing.
Okay, perfect.
Great.
We did this once before, and the my previous inspired egg was Sean T, the fitness instructor, and T stands for Thompson. So they're both my two inspirations are Thompsons.
That was not, you did not need to go back on
That's
that.
what this is what I talk about.
All right. I mean, that's good. I like Conrad, and he really got me through a tough time. I mean, that was a tough time for all of us. And when we needed something most, he was there, and we all became friends because of him. So I thank him for that, and I appreciate him for that.